Good afternoon! Good afternoon, everyone! Hi! We're back for more Neopets! We're going to do... I ended up deciding we're going to do all of Cheerhoof on stream. So I didn't work on her off stream. Hi, Star! Hi! Yeah! It's been a fun day on Neopets here. I got a new pet. It's now an Aisha. It's a fire Aisha for now. Because I wanted an Aisha. I've been on the pound prowl for Neopets. Because I made my first one. I made Cheerhoof. And then I've been in the pound looking at pets. Looking for, like, names I like or something. It could be if I found a dream pet in there, I'd probably get it. But I'm mostly looking at names. It's fun to, like, see what other names are out there. Instead of making all of them myself. So... I've missed a few. There's been a few pets I liked that I missed. It was 2 today I was bummed about, but I kept looking, and then one came up. It was a snow techo named Izikt. I-Z-Z-K-T, Izikt. I think is how I'm going to pronounce it. I like getting zapped. And that one's plan is to be an alien Aisha once I am able to get the lab ray. So that's welcome to the family, Izikt. We have Cheerhoof, Avithia, and Izikt. Yeah! So they'll get drawn. I'll draw Izikt as if they're an alien Aisha when I get to them. It'll just be a while until I get the lab ray and have all the successful zaps. I should probably pick up... they're a fire Aisha because that morphing potion was really cheap today. If it stays really cheap, I might pick up a couple for when I get to the lab ray, in case they all go back up in price or something. I guess they were given away in the quest or something, maybe? I think that's what makes them go down recently. But yeah, I was pleased I was able to turn them into an Aisha right away. It's a fiery one. Fiery spirit. Fiery little alien. Yeah! And we have some... I did some more Aisha. I did fan art of Stars. I did Stars, baby Aisha Rocket. We got a new pet today. Yeah! Let's switch over to that. Over here. Yeah! Oops. There we go. Yeah! It was fun. It was like my warm-up for today. She said she got him a pet from the wheels, and I was like, yeah, that'd be so cute. So I do fan art. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Star. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. It's very nostalgic drawing Neopet fan art for people again. It's really fun. Yeah, to do more of it. Yeah. For today, we'll get back over to... Well, we'll look at this for a minute longer. Look how cute it is. Oh, I love Rocket. Rocket's sweet. He's the dad, despite being baby. It's very cute. Yeah. I'll switch back over to Cheerhoof for today. Let's see, is this big enough? Yeah, it's big enough. Zoom into 100% and it's massive. Yeah, so we'll work on Cheerhoof. Get her drawn up today. And I don't think I mentioned last time, I bought a Thinkway Talking Ixi figure. So I have one from childhood, I have the green one. And then I went looking at just Neopets on eBay. And I saw a bunch of the Thinkway figures, and I came across a red one, which was decently priced, so I got that one, and a yellow one, which is new in box and very expensive still. So we're looking to see if we can find them, and there is a blue one. There has been, like, one reported sighting of a blue one out there. So, if I want all 4, which I kinda do, it's gonna be up to random chance. Because the green one's really common, apparently. So the green one's common. The yellow one's actually more common than the red one. There's just only one in box right now. so it's more expensive. And then the red one, which I picked up, and it's on its way. It needs a little TLC, but I repair figures and stuff as a hobby, so that'll be fine. It won't be a problem. Yeah, I'm excited for that. The Ixi collection grows, and then it comes with a Kachik. It has a Kachik coming with it. So the Thinkway collection grows. I like the Thinkway line a lot of the talking ones. I feel like they captured the look of the pets really well. They're really cute. Oops, I'm late. One thing I have to decide is, do I want to do... I mainly draw with the pencil brush. The Neopets have, like, smooth lines. What to do? What to do? I think I like the pencil one more. That's the one I use. Oops. We'll go with pencil. Let's see, and then I need her colors. What layer is that on? Layer. To get this nice blue to do the line art in. Actually, I should just crop that out. Let's take that out. Load over here. Yeah! And then I've been on, what is it, Dress to Impress a lot, trying on different combinations of pets to see what else I want. I was playing with Eries today. There's like a rainbow Erie combo I like that I might try and go for, if I can find the right pet name or something. I would have painted Exit green and then given them the alien Aisha headband for now until they can be alien, but it's shot up. Well, it was already like 1 million Neo points, and then I looked today and it's shot up to 5 million. As a newbie, I don't have those kind of funds. So, they'll be alien in spirit for now. Maybe green. I don't know. Maybe I'll paint them green so they're at least green, but I'll let them be fire for a little bit because it looks pretty cool. Yeah. Oops, let's see. I'll drop the opacity. Y'all find it hard to pick what pets you want, or do you all like just... I know what I want from the beginning. I want XYZ, even if it's expensive or rare. Yeah, fire's still a cool color to have in the meantime. I like it. I like that it has the little tails on fire. That's really cute. That's like a really cute touch. And then I learned all the pets have been converted now. Which happened like last year. Because I remember when they first switched to having the ability for pets to wear things, they gave people the option to not for some... I don't know if it was all pets or some pets had the option to remain unconverted. So that was like a very valuable thing to have for a while. An unconverted pet. Like it was fancy. But then apparently they're all converted now. And that's why they have those styling chamber things that we see. That's how you get that look back now if you want it. You can buy... However, this I don't fully know how the styling chamber works yet. But you can buy its corresponding thing to look like the old Neopet. And then it works functionally the same, because then you can't dress them or anything. But you can put them on backgrounds still. There is one... I think you can't get it anymore, though, so I guess that kind of answers my... Do I want to think about getting it? There is a Eerie outfit. I think it's the Ethereal Eerie, which is like this big, biblically accurate Eerie, basically. It's not covered in eyes, but it feels like that winged creature kind of thing. It was pretty. It was like a whole outfit you could put on it, but I don't think you can buy it anymore. So I guess they don't have to worry about being tempted to buy it. Because I can't get it. Yeah, it's neat to see all the, like, pet-specific items you can get. Like, to change the way they look, to make them, like, the Eerie can look like a bird of prey, or a barn owl, or things like that. Or the ways you can customize the Aishas. Like, the new one that's, basically Sailor Moon's cat is cute. There's, like, so much now. It was around when I stopped playing was near the beginning of customization, so there wasn't as many options as there is now. So it's really cool to see how far it's come. This eye is not the same angle. There we go. Yes, the new origami Aisha is so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I feel like that's gonna be sought after. How do you get that one? I can't remember. Is that one no, that's a paintbrush, right? Yeah, origami's a paintbrush. So you have to paint that one. But I like that its little collar changes, too, is cute. To be a little folded thing. Yep, it's a brush. Okay, yeah, it's a brush. Yeah, it's really cute. All the stuff they did for Aisha Day is really cute. Like the city pop and whatnot. They know. They know why we love Aishas and cats. I did come across, there's this skirt, I think it's called the City Skyline skirt. It's got kind of city pop vibes if you were looking for that for Neopoints. I don't know if it was expensive, I just saw it while I was trying things on the Eerie. But it has, like, it's kind of got those city pop vibes, just cute. Could be an option if you have a pet like that. I didn't know about it. Do I want to give you any tufts of hair? You do have, Ixies do have them. Swirly. Or just... That's cute. Yeah, that's good. You're gonna have spiky holly, so you will have some spikiness to you. Despite being made of snow. I guess I could have done, like... Oops. Made it look kind of like it's snow that's coming over. I actually like that more. Yeah, hang on. I like the snow coming over more. Take that off. I'll do it on another layer so I can play with it. It's overhead, and then... Yeah, it's cute. It's like snow built up. Is that right on either side? Yeah. And another one there. Eyebrows. I forgot to get her eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. Let's clean that up. But yeah, it's neat how like, you can get like items that sort of serve the function of like a paintbrush now. Like there's a whole... Oh, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Vandragar? There's like a whole metal suit for it. So you basically could have a robot one without having to zap for a robot one or paint the robot one. Is that paintable? Or morph it? Yeah. So there's like some ways you can get it. And you can get Lord Cass's outfit and make a Lord Cass Eerie. It's just very pricey. But that'd be cool. love Lord Cass. I got the makeshift plushie. I got the notification it got funded. But it doesn't come until like April? I think it's like April is when it comes out. So I have to wait a while for it. But it'll be worth it. Lord Cass. He is best Eerie. Let's see. So they have like really big eyebrows. Yeah, like that. Ooh. So I have to figure out how Ixi fits into the storyline I have going. And I'll have to pick out a snow pet for him that Cheerhoof made. I don't know which one yet. If there's like a snowy alien pet pet. There's probably an alien pet that's been painted snowy. Is there one? I don't know now. Probably? There is a lot of snowy ones. There probably is like a Crudelian or Crulidor pet that's been painted snowy. I'll check. Since Ixi will be from space. I guess they like crash land on Terror Mountain since that's where Cheerhoof is. How are we kind of distributing these little snow specks? So there's like smaller, darker snow specks. Okay, then there's like some that are more I'll do with the coloring. But I want to pick out some she has that are the little round dots. One over here. Yeah. I do have, it's gonna be what gets me to look through the NC shop. They gave away that like 150 Neo cash during the Christmas season or whatever. That's gonna be what gets me to look through there. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the base of her first. So I have what she looks like without like clothes or customization on. And then I'll do her main outfit. 1, 2. It's good to have like for characters like this. It's good to have their under design, because then you know what you're putting things on top of when you dress them. I want to do the hooves. They're just kind of like melty over. Kind of stopped short at the back, it looks like. Extra bits of snow like we have here, where it's the sort of kind of like snow piles but also melting snow. Yeah. I don't want to do the cut in the hoof. There we go. Here, cloven hooved. Do I like that angle? I don't like that angle. Yeah, I was initially confused why it was like Aisha Day, because I was looking through the calendar and there wasn't, I wasn't seeing it on there. I didn't realize it was delayed. Oh, I saw they have like an official fan art like program now. I just like barely saw it initially. So it's like they sell items, or I think it's digital items, and then commissions are offered by specific partnered people through like one of their shops on Neopets. Or it says like you can set up a shop that's just dedicated to Neopets on like Etsy or something. So it was interesting, their like partnership program. Because I know art's like such a huge part of Neopets. It's really cool to see them like integrate all the fan artists that are just passionate about creating stuff for Neopets. Oh, they had an item that got designed by someone? That's cool. I have to see what it is. I want to know what it is now. It's nice to see that there's still a, like, thriving community on Neopets. Like it was. I guess it's not, maybe it's not as big as it was back in the day, but it's still there. It's really sweet. One hoof. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Need some of the little speckies on here. Do they kind of do a shoulder joint? They have, let's see. Yeah, there is, or not a shoulder joint. Well, also a shoulder joint. This. They keep the, oh, it's just, I think, down here, though. Doesn't go all the way up to the neck. The, like, underbelly on the, it stays. You can just barely see it, like, right here. The underbelly stays. I want to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's cute. Let's see. Oh, they put, nothing related to Neopets. They put, Hallmark put Jessica back on in the evenings. Murder, She Wrote. They took it off during Christmas. It is Hallmark. They took it off during the Christmas season to run all of the Christmas movies. So I was sad. Didn't have my Jessica fix in the evening. But it's back on now! So, every evening I watch at least a little bit of Jessica Fletcher. Solving mysteries. It's just it's very cozy, which makes sense because it's a cozy... What's it? They're called cozies, right? Because you don't focus on the murder, you focus on, like, the people and the mystery. But it's just like, I like seeing the it's like a screenshot of the time period. So you get to see like the technology and the art and the architecture and stuff like that. And I really like that part too. I like how it all looks. Getting to see those parts of it. Although I always get, like... So, if you haven't seen Murder, She Wrote, like, 90% of the time, it's about Jessica Fletcher solving a mystery. But then about... Maybe it's probably less than 10%. There probably aren't that many episodes. But there, every now and then, you know right away it's happening because she looks to the camera and talks to the viewer. She addresses the viewer directly and is talking about either a friend of hers or a book she's read or a book she's writing, and then it plays out the story of the other person, so she's not really in it. Like, occasionally she'll pop in and, like, add some flavor text to what's going on, but usually she's just there at the very beginning, and then she disappears for the rest of the episode. And on the one hand, I get bummed because I love watching Jessica, Angela Lansbury. But on the other hand, I looked into why they made those episodes, and it's because she was getting, like, way overworked doing Murder, She Wrote, and needed, like, a break. So those episodes were introduced to, like, have her be there and have this show still be about Jessica, like, as the premise, because it's still her telling a story. But she was able to take a break, and other actors were able to come in and sort of run the episodes. And there are some reoccurring characters that appear in these. So you do get something out of them. They're not always just one-offs. Like, there's a insurance agent that shows up in it several times, and there's, I think it's like a Scottish detective or Scotland Yard or something. And he shows up repeatedly. Yeah, so it's like, on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, TV seasons were way longer back then. There's, like, I want to say, there's 13 seasons of Murder, She Wrote. And I think there's, like, 800 episodes or something like that. It's, like, somewhere between 600 and 800. I used to know the exact number, and I can't think of it at the moment. But yeah, they ran a lot longer, and they were, like, back to back. Like, they didn't take breaks or hiatuses, really, on Murder, She Wrote. So she was getting, like, way burnt out. Understandable. I mean, she's, like, the episode. She's in there all the time doing stuff. So it's like, it comes on, and I'm like, at one part, I'm like, it's not Jessica. But on the other hand, I'm like, well, Angela Lansbury deserves a break. So, it's the duality of them. I understand why they were made. And it isn't like they're bad, I like watching it for Angela Lansbury. Also, I have this, like, wild thought of, like, of things that could have happened. So, like, in Has Been Hotel, which I watch as well, they've been pulling a lot of, like, musical theater people. And they got, like, Belle from Beauty and the Beast recently on the recent season of Has Been Hotel. And I like to think, because Angela Lansbury did musical theater, and she even did stuff like Sweeney Todd, so she wasn't, like, opposed to doing more gritty, not nicey kind of programs. I like to think there is, and then she was Anastasia, and we had Belle, so I'd like to think there is a universe where if Angela Lansbury was still alive, that there is a chance, there's, like, some slim chance she would have ended up on Has Been Hotel. As some, like, ethereal being, like how they did with Belle. I'd like to think that's a thing that could have happened. Yes, the ultimate crossover, Jessica Fletcher and Has Been Hotel. The crossover, like, no one asked for except for me, but that I would have loved to have seen happen. That would have been amazing. Rest in peace, Dame Angela Lansbury. I think she was a dame. I'm pretty sure she was a dame. She should have been dame if she wasn't. But, I like to think that could have happened. That would have been amazing. Draw the weirdest fan art of, like, what angelic being she would have played. Since Belle's the speaker of God, as, like, an ethereal bird, just designed Jessica Fletcher as a angelic being. I was trying to think of what the speaker of God is, but they don't say if it's like an cherubim or whatnot. Yes. The ultimate crossover. I don't think it drips up that high. Kind of more down here. I don't really know what I'm looking forward to watching this year. I don't know what's coming out. Is there anything coming out that you guys are, like, really hyped for? Like, I don't know what even has been announced that's coming out. I'm waiting for Lars for the Stars, but I haven't heard anything about that in, like, since last year when it came out initially. But, like, what are people excited for this year in 2026? Stranger Things just ended, not that I followed that. But I know that's over now, so no one's looking forward to that anymore. Also, I heard it didn't stick the landing, I think, going off of YouTube Shorts. People are saying it didn't stick the landing. Oh no. That would suck after... Because I think it managed to stay good for 4 seasons, right? I never really heard anyone saying it was doing badly. But... yeah, what are people, like, excited to watch this 2026? I mean, I'll watch my cooking shows, because they're just something to have on, in a way. Oh, and I know they're remaking... I don't know if it's this year. I know they're remaking Murder, She Wrote. And I will watch it. I'll at least give it a chance. I don't think it's gonna... It's not gonna... There's no way they can have that same vibe. I don't think it'll have the same kind of vibe. But, yeah, we have a while to wait on Lars. Okay. Animation takes time. Animation takes time, y'all. Someone who has animated. Animation takes time. But... oh, another live-action Sonic? Ooh, that'd be fun. Give me more Knuckles. Or a Shadow. I'll take Shadow. That'd be fun. See what he's off doing. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be this year. I wonder if this is just gonna be a down year where there's not a lot of things coming out, or things like, maybe a lot of stuff just ended, so they're having to work on things. And I know, like, Hollywood's not doing great, so that's slowing everything down, too. That'd be fun, though. Another Sonic live action. Yeah, what is coming out? I think there's a Bluey movie coming out this year. I think it's this year. Is that this year? They're making a Bluey movie, and it might be coming out. No, I think it's 2027, actually, now that I'm trying to remember when I looked it up, like, 3 weeks ago. Huh. Yeah, it might just be like a slow year or something. Or it's like they're waiting to do all the announcements, and we'll get them soon. And there's no more Eras tour. Who's tour? There's no big tour going on right now. I feel like there's been big tours going on for the last 2-3 years. Like, what are people doing in 2026? Oh, I know they're playing retro games, because the price of the Nintendo 3DS like skyrocketed recently because a lot of people were picking it back up. Which, like, great console. Honestly, I should do the same since I have mine still. I should go back and play some of those games. Honestly, I should play the games I currently have. I am terrible at actually balancing all of my hobbies. Just one takes over, and then that's the one I do for a while. I need to get back in the Hello Kitty Island adventure. Oh, I missed that. I'll do that tonight. Yeah, I don't know what big releases are even coming out. I have to, like, look into it now. I feel like I normally kind of ambiently hear about what's coming out, but I haven't even, like, even that. Yeah, there's just nothing going around ambiently. I don't know if it's this, like, I don't know what's coming out in gaming. Well, I know gaming, everyone is very mad at gaming right now. I'm not going to get into that, understandably, with what's going on. But there's not really games coming out. There's not really movies coming out or TV shows. Maybe this is just the year we all go back to nostalgic stuff. Like, that's fun. Where nostalgic stuff makes a comeback for a year, maybe longer. It could be longer. That'd be fun. Because there's so many things that exist, and you just kind of watch them once, and then you kind of forget about them a lot of the time, even though you really love them. It's gonna be fun to go back to them. I mean, I went back to Neopets. That's very nostalgic. So maybe it is the year of... Maybe 2026 is the year of nostalgia. Do you know if they're putting out any more... Does anyone know if they're putting out more Neopet cards? Are they doing any more releases of them from the new set they did? Or was it just like the 3 or 4 they put out? And that was kind of it. I hope there's more coming. What is the ear? What are Ixi ears? Oh, they have the, yeah, they have the little thing on them. They have the little fork on them, right? Let's see, how do I want to do these? I think I want to see the inside of the ear. I don't know when the next Neopet event starts. I do check, but I don't think anyone has like a good guess on when it'll come back. It just says like early 2026. But that's like a fourth of the year. I should read the plot. Oh, it is ongoing! Ooh! Oh, that's exciting. The Void Within is next. So the current plot is gonna get... Right? That's the current plot, The Void Within? I need to read that before... I'm gonna have no excuse if I'm not caught up on that before it starts, because I've got such a long lead-in. That's fun. They are gonna do more cards. More Eries. More Ixis. More Aishas. Maybe I'll try playing it. I did... like, once or twice, I would say, try playing the original Neopet card game. I didn't really have a lot of people to play, like, trading card games with growing up, so I didn't get to play them very often. I did try it once. I think it was like Magic? Everyone said it was similar to how Magic gets played. But I don't think the new cards don't look very similar to the old ones, so it's probably not played the same way. I don't know. To give it a try, maybe. Of course, then I never want to play with, like, the rare cards. I just want to put them in, like, the card sleeves and put them on display and keep them safe. When you probably need those to, like, build a deck. It's competitive. You actually build the labre and paint pets? Oh, that's fascinating. So it is more like the actual mechanics of the online game? Interesting. You build the labre and paint pets. So painting them, they don't just, is a whole, I guess it's like evolving them, maybe the equivalent? How do you win? Do you have like, I wonder how you win. Do you put down prize cards, or is it like how many Neopets get knocked out? I don't know how that would work. How would that translate? Is this the Battle Dome? Because they're specifically called the Battle Dome, aren't they, this time? So then it would be like knocking out pets, because you win or lose fights with health points in the Battle Dome. I would know. I think I've played it more now than I ever did before because of the daily quests that are like, fight one-on-one in the Battle Dome. I'm like, alright, let's go try and beat the Chia Clown again. I did look up, like, some starter weaponry, so I do beat the Chia Clown a bit more now. I didn't, like, invest a whole lot into it because I don't think I'll do the Battle Dome much beyond just the daily quest. But it was nice to have, like, spend a few Neopoints and not constantly lose. Although some people seem to say the Battle Dome is a good way to, like, earn Neopoints. I don't know, but I feel like you have to, like, really invest in, like, training and, like, buying weaponry, I would feel. Like, I think you'd have to invest a lot before you can really see a lot back out of it, so that probably takes... That's probably not, like, a really newbie way of earning Neopoints. Would be my guess. I don't know for sure. Because you also have to heal your pet every time. I guess when you're a low level, though, like, the healing spring can usually fill it all the way up in one go. Or, like, pretty close. Almost there. She is, like, she looks both goopy and fluffy at the same time, and I love her. Ah, love. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, Cheerhoof. Oh, I'm drawing on a different layer, apparently. What layer am I on? There we go. Ah, thank you, Star. So soft. Soft little ethereal Ixi. I'm gonna draw the horns on, antlers on another layer. I'm going to attempt to. Hello? Oh, I'm on transparent. I'm like, nothing's working. I want them a little bigger. A little bigger. Okay, I'll just adjust the... sketch for now. Yeah. I did find too, it wasn't a lot of reindeer stuff this Christmas. I feel like reindeers, like, or not just reindeers, but the themes come and go. There wasn't a lot of reindeer, but I did find in the clearance earlier this week, I found these really cute ceramic, like gingerbread reindeer. They're really cute. They're painted not great. I'm going to fix their paint job. I don't know if it was because it was the only one left and this one was just painted poorly, or if they were all painted poorly, but like the core concept that's there was very cute. So I got them and I'm going to just fix them up a bit. It's a set of 2 that were in a package. They were really cute. And then I got a mini wreath. It's like maybe a foot in diameter. I'm bad with sizes, but I think it's about a foot in diameter. And it's got a little retro deer in the middle and then baubles around it. And they're so cute. So I have those. It's kind of too late to put out either of those. Like, I've got reindeer stuff that kind of works year round. Like, I can kind of fudge. Like, oh, it's just a deer. It's just deer. But, like, these are very clearly Christmas. So they will have to get put out next year. I was very pleased with those. I love the, like, vintage retro deer from, like, the, I don't know, 60s? I don't know what era they're pulling from. The, like, deer that are, like, very pointy, and they have the big eyes and the very pointy. You know, like the ones that get labeled retro deer. And they usually have, like, spots on them. They usually got spots in their little feets. And yeah, they have, like, that very pointy face. Those. I like that those have made a comeback. I find those occasionally, and I have some of those. Mainly at, like, Hobby Lobby, I want to say. That's where I've mainly found them. Aside from, like, you know, thrifting, and I find actual ones from whatever era they're from. Cute. Let's see. Going to make this slightly easier on myself. Oh, right. It's both layers. And feel out where this other one will go. Yeah, because I can't decide. Do I want her antlers to go out or back? So that's kind of out. Or, like, if from the front trapezoid that is an Ixi head, they're going more like this. Or trapezoid that is an Ixi head, are they going like that? Decisions. That's why this is still half character design as I try and figure out where I want different parts of her, or how I want different parts of her designed. I think out. Let me check back. Let's see. Flip horizontal. That's it. Actually, no, I think maybe... So when I have them back, it definitely looks like she's fast, kind of. Because all the motion's going this way. Whereas this way, she's, like, kind of taking up more space. I think I like her taking up more space. She's supposed to be kind of, like, this otherworldly being. I feel like they tend to take up space when you see their designs. There we go. caviar. These are, I guess I should have, how do they do them on here? No, they're like rounded ice on here, and I could have them be rounded or jagged ice. This is like smoothed over ice. Yeah. And then she has, her tail is always there, so that is, will be on this one. Got a lot of, it's got one up here, okay. There we go. Let's see, bring her tail down, her little leafy tail. I wonder if we'll get any snow this year where I live. We didn't get any for Christmas. But it's still January and February, there's a chance. Would be nice, I think. As long as it doesn't shut everything down. I don't like when it shuts everything down. Or, like, turns the water off. I don't like that. But otherwise, it's fun. Here. Collapse these down, not you. Collapse these down. There we have her base! We have Cheerhoof! I really like these little dots, if you can't tell. They add a lot of, like, texture. It's very nice. Yeah, I don't know if she should have... Yes, there she is! The only thing I don't know if she should have these lines from, like, the face separations. Kind of be, like... that. Then it come around. That does add a little more Ixi. Okay, that does add some Ixi to her, so I will include those. It does read more Ixi that way. Let's round this out a bit to match that face shape. These are rounder. One thing I want to do is adjust this a bit. This is a little too droopy. Let's go in and fix that a little bit. I feel like I'm shaping lines like I'm doing vector art a bit more, but it works, it works. Let's bring some of the tail back. Almost see the tip of it. And just a little bit of cleanup here and there where I did erase with the pencil. Leaves the downside of the pencils, it leaves some little bits behind if I erase with the pencil as well. Usually it's easier to see when I do the put the color in. That's why I tend to want to erase with the pen. But you lose some of that texture on the edges as well. So it's like just kind of have to figure out what works best in each situation. There we are! There is Cheerhoof! The little reindeer snowy Ixi! Oh, she is so cute. Wait, we need one little... Oh, I'm gonna just keep adding these dots. I need them taken away from me. Yes! Sweet little lady! Ha-ha! So that's what she looks like with all her decorations. The little snowy Ixi. Yeah! That was like exactly like 1 hour pretty much. Yeah, that worked out well. I mean, I didn't get her clothes I wanted to do, but I wanted to get at least her base done today. So I'm really pleased with that. That turned out well. It's nice when you're doing art and it turns out the way you want. Sometimes it just fights you, and then you're like, it makes you feel like you've forgotten how to draw. But other days it's like, yep, that worked out how I wanted. I'm pleased. Okay. Yeah, so next time, and then I did find Ixi's sitting. They look cute when they sit. So to do the art for her later, if we do once we finish do her making a pet for the first time. That's what they look like sitting. They're like this nice little slopey thing. It's really cute. So that's what they look like when they sit. Instead of me like guessing what the Neopet way they sit is. Like the way an Aisha sits is weird. Somewhat. Or no, lays down. The way an Aisha lays down is just like fudging it. Yeah, they sit like a cat. They have them sit down like a cat. Because like, if a deer tried to sit down, its legs would kind of stick out normally. Which is what I was doing in the drawing. But they kind of like fold them down over here like a cat, it looks like, is how the Neopet way of doing the Ixis is. So I'll do it their way, since I'm trying to keep her kind of close to Ixi-ish. But a little more reindeer. So yeah, this feels like, if Ixi was a reindeer, this head still feels like it's in the Neopet realm, but a little more reindeer. Because I want her to be a reindeer rather than a goat. Like when she was Christmas first, she was like clearly a reindeer. Yeah! This was fun, y'all! It's so nice getting to share my pets with you. And I look forward to reading about yours. If you have any, when I post this stuff, feel free to like reply on Blue Sky and whatnot. Or in the comments be like, this is my pet! This is my stuff about them. I love reading those sorts of things. It's so sweet to see everyone's creativity. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today. We got this far. Because if I do the close, it'll go on way past the hour. So thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next Tuesday. Start of the second week. Everybody keep up on your New Year's resolutions. Hang in there. You can do it. It takes, what, 2 weeks for it to become a habit or something like that? I think that's at least a myth. But if you believe it hard enough, maybe it'll work. I'll see you next week. I'll see y'all. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye.